La da da dee dee da da da. So far, I've been really liking this CeraVe Hydrating Foam Oil Cleanser. It's nice. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Avène has a similar type of cleanser, and so does Bioderma. 10, this kind of goes with my shirt. This is that shirt I bought in Walmart a few months ago. Good Lord, time flies, man. Shout out to those of you who have been here since the beginning with from my gray black to bright color transformation. I've really been carrying that New Year's resolution out. Coming in with my universal tint. Always get your neck. I think I might go to the beach today though, so if I do that, I'm going to put on more sunscreen, obviously. But right now on my legs, I'm putting the Sun Basics that I got at the Dollar Tree several months ago. I like to put this on my legs. It's decently moisturizing. It has a like nice coconut scent. It's kind of a weird position. Coffee time. No, I'm not gonna pour my coffee into the Pyrex. Don't people make cold brew just by putting the coffee in like a pitcher and pouring ice water over it and letting it brew letting it steep in the refrigerator? I don't know what I'm talking about. If you're new here, I don't typically drink cold coffee because I'll drink it too fast. The heat slows me down. Well, hey guys, came here to Jamaica Beach in Galveston. It's a nice day. I'm wearing my Bondi Sands fragrance-free sunscreen on my face, my neck, my hands, my legs, and of course, the tops of my feet. These are my beach shoes. Show you guys my outfit. I got this dress from the Amazonia. I don't know if you can see there. Folks making lunch and grilling. See, they're doing corn on the cob. Yeah, I like coming to this beach because they have nice bathrooms. It's clean, it's well maintained. Swim at your own risk. It's a gorgeous day. And the time has already come to empty the dehumidifier. If you missed this a few weeks ago, you know, I always recommend in all my videos, especially for winter skincare, get a humidifier, get a humidifier. It really helps with the moisture content in your skin. And I do have one for the bedroom, but it's so humid here and I find that it's kind of drafty in here. So I got this little dehumidifier several months ago and man, it really gets the job done in removing excess moisture from the air, keeping the draft down, and ultimately that, you know, helps cut down on mildew. But I just can't get over how much water comes out of the air. I mean, what was it, 2 weeks ago? In just this little corner, all that water. Oh my gosh, you guys are fogging up. It's so humid. You know, I just dump it out here for the plants. Too bad the lens is fogging up. I wanted to show you guys. I need to come out here and sweep this little patio. But a few months ago, I spread that wet it and forget it stuff. And man, it has worked. It has worked miracles at removing the algae. Like, see the little bit there that I didn't get? That's still thriving. This was all green. It was all green. Whew, it is humid out there, man. It's like so humid. I feel like I just sprayed myself with water in the face. Yeah, so this little gadget, it's got a little mechanism so it detects when the water level's full and it automatically will shut off on you. And it's really quiet too. Well, hey guys, I'm back. I'm out here by the pool. I just came out here to relax a little bit, enjoy the peace and quiet. But one of the things I noticed at the beach I would say about 80% of the people on the beach today had like long sleeves. So I think I'm going to start reading this book I got several months ago at the library, and it's called A Good Man by Ani Katz. Looks pretty good. I have not been great about reading lately, and I'm not happy about it. I take reading very seriously, and I feel like if I am not making time to read, then it makes me upset. I don't know. I've been listening to that audiobook. I mentioned this yesterday, Traffic King, and I can only listen to it in small doses. Like, it's taken me months and months and months to get through it because it's just very hard to listen to, but it's eye-opening. I think it's really important, though, to relax on the weekend and try and unwind, like, because it opens up like more creativity. I think I try and have screen-free time, like some kind of a child, where I have no screen. I mean, I have you guys in front of me, you are a screen, but I just try and have like free time where there's no screen. I call it like the 90s hour, where I don't have any screen time, and I try and go outside or something like that, and not let all of the to-dos get to me. I think that's really a problem nowadays. Is like, it's just very hard to escape all of these responsibilities. It's very hard to turn off. It seems like there's always something that needs to be done. People are over there looking out at the pool, trying to decide if they're going to come out here or not. People watching is always fun. It's pretty relaxing out here. I was lucky in that I was able to snag this spot here. I don't feel like going in the water though. Like, I was thinking of putting my swimsuit on and going for a dip, but I don't really feel like doing that because I don't know. Maybe I'll put my feet in. That'll be relaxing, but I just kind of want to veg out here. And I mentioned this in a video recently, but I definitely think one of our major downfalls as a modern society is how sedentary our lifestyle is. And it's getting increasingly worse. With every new innovation opens up the window of more sedentary time. I mean, if you think about it now, many people are not even going to the grocery store. You're limiting your time interacting with other people, and I don't think that is good for your health. As much as I like my alone time, I really do think that it is important that you hear people say like humans are social creatures, and that's definitely true. I mean, you don't have to be socializing and giving people a lot of your time just to be social. You can greet people, ask people how their day is. I think these are very important things that they require a lot of effort. And sadly, I think it's just effort that people are no longer willing to put in because social media has just made us so socially lazy. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too much into this, but I do think that socially that is leading us to this place of isolation. And I mentioned this in a video several months ago that we talked about like things that are, for healthy aging, and this problem that we face now as a society of like isolation and loneliness. It's really a very serious issue of being isolated, lonely, not having any kind of social engagement. It's all directed to online. If you're in that trap, one way that you can break out of it is to volunteer, if you're able to. Volunteer in some sort of capacity, because it will put you with other people, and I think that's really important. I know it's important. It's important for your brain. It's important for your blood pressure, your mental health, and honestly, it's important to ward off like dementia. Social isolation is associated with risk of dementia in older adults. I mean, it's not anything to shy away from. Although, you have to wonder, like, when you get up there in years, social isolation becomes more of a problem because of a variety of factors. Like, you may lose people in your life that, like family members, friends, have passed. Maybe you have some sort of ailment that makes it more difficult for you to get out. A lot of older adults develop problems with hearing that make socializing even more difficult and frustrating. So there are a lot of factors there. So I'm wearing the Bondi Sands on my face right now. That's a pretty good sunscreen. I also put some on my chest and neck. But this little shirt I have on is from Coolie Bar. It's actually like a little wrap. It's super lightweight. Like I've been living in this most of the summer because it's so comfortable. And it really does keep you cool to wear. What's up, guys? I am back inside where the AC is chilling. I started my laundry per usual weekend routine. This, I think I'm rather gonna enjoy. I started it and made it through like the first 25 pages, and so far so good. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take a turn for the worse. But I was wanting to do my Therabody. This thing is serious. Like, I can only do it in little bits at a time because it's so intense, but I try and do it on my upper back. Oh, it's like a jackhammer. And but once it gets going, you can hear my voice vibrating. Once it gets going, it really loosens everything up. If you get right in the mid back, that's where a lot of people develop back itch, because the muscles in the back, they kind of pinch the little cutaneous nerves as they come out of the spine, and massage can help alleviate that. This is intense. Whoa. I've been doing this a couple of times. I've been trying to do this a few times a week, but it's like, who has time for it? But man, I do not regret it when I do it. I have this other back massager that I use a lot, but it kind of, you have to like put it on almost like a shawl, and that's fine because it has like these kneading fingers. It's in my bedroom, like put away. That one's really good, but it's just like you have to be seated in a certain position in order for it to work, and so I find it a little bit of a nuisance. Whereas this is kind of more on the go. I've been trying to do it a couple of times a week, and I really do think it makes a difference. Although I don't know if it's just me. Like when I do it, especially up here, it makes like my ear kind of tickle inside, like, and makes me want to do like that. Comment below on if you're like that. Update, I just finished that candle that we got at Big Lots. I'm really glad I got another one, because I don't care if it's August and 100 degrees, the fall candle is where it's at right now, because it just kind of keeps you in that state of mind where things are a little bit cooler. Yeah, I can't get over how hot the summer is getting. Like, it doesn't bother me. I feel so fortunate that I don't have to worry about the heat so much. I mean, obviously we all do, but like, I'm in good health. I have air conditioning, you know, I have fans and everything. But, you know, so for people who don't have those things, I don't, you know, my heart breaks, because it's actually pretty dangerous. Especially, I was talking about this earlier about older adults and loneliness, but this time of year is like really risky for older adults who are alone, because they can be prone to heat exhaustion, heat stroke, like if the power goes out, for example, which happens from time to time here in different areas of the city. Like, one thing people don't realize is Houston is, like, you could live in Houston and drive for an hour, like 2 hours, and still be in the city of Houston. Like, it's just very spread out. So sometimes power will go out in certain areas and not in others. Anyway, all that to say, like, for older adults, they're like very much at risk for heat exhaustion, heat stroke, because they don't make sweat as efficiently. And so they can't cool themselves down. It's like very dangerous. So if you know someone who is, you know, older, especially if they're living alone, make sure you check on them with all the extreme heat advisories around the world. It's something. I mean, it's like Houston notoriously is hot, and August tends to be the hottest month, but it's definitely a pretty intense heat this year. Like, it feels almost like, one of the things too about the heat in Houston is like, there's so much cement, there's so much concrete everywhere, it kind of soaks up the heat. so that can make it toasty. Today I put on this much makeup and I have 0 regrets because I would have sweat it all off. The water resistant sunscreen is holding up. You can see I still have the shine going. Anyway, my load of laundry needs to be changed over. Y'all need a research in progress update. Look at me nerding out. Okay, I just finished the Gold Bond Eczema Relief Skin Protectant Lotion with colloidal oatmeal 2%. And I need to update you. I mean, I was here taking the cap off, getting everything out to the last drop. This is gooder. All right, so a few pointers. Colloidal oatmeal, one of my favorite ingredients as an eczema sufferer and for recommending to people with eczema, namely atopic dermatitis. The thing I love most about moisturizers with colloidal oatmeal, especially if it's a call-out ingredient, because it's on the FDA monograph as a skin protectant, it does not sting. At least for me personally, and a lot of patients who have atopic dermatitis, you know, moisturizers, they can sting, especially when the eczema is raw and weepy. This does not sting, similar to other colloidal oatmeal body moisturizers that I have raved about and love, like from Aveeno, por ejemplo, or from Cetaphil. This is another good one, which I am just about finished with. Anyway, yada, yada, yada. Colloidal oatmeal, it protects the skin from irritants getting in, which can lead to inflammation otherwise that aggravates your skin. And colloidal oatmeal also helps with hydration. I mean, it just has so many benefits. It's got anti-inflammatory compounds, antioxidants. I mean, a lot of the things that we seek out in our skincare, colloidal oatmeal is offering. And it's there and people ignore it. I mean, it just does not get the attention that it deserves. Now, I have primarily been using this on my body, but I have also tried using it on my face. You know, I'm a big advocate of try using the moisturizer that you use on your body, try using it on your face, see how you like it. There's no rule that says you can't. In addition to colloidal oatmeal, this also has peptide, which can help with hydration. It has ceramides, which, you know, help getting the barrier back on track. And it also has no fragrance, shea butter, glycerin, dimethicone. It has petrolatum. So getting back to the point, putting it on the face, for some people, petrolatum based moisturizers do not feel good on the face. You know, that's the dividing line between body moisturizer, face moisturizer. It's usually petrolatum. Nothing wrong with it, perfectly fine on the face, not comedogenic unless you're a rabbit ear, and even then it's not really comedogenic, okay? And it's been shown as an ingredient to actually help acne, a skin disorder whose hallmark skin lesion is a comedone, okay? But all I have to say, people who have oily skin, they often don't like the feeling of petrolatum on the face. So I'd say, you know, try out the body moisturizers on your face. This I have tried on my face, used, tolerated, find that it's very hydrating on the face, helps meet the moisturizer needs. So if you're one of those people who does not really enjoy, or you're not really into skincare, I mean, I'm surprised you're here, hello, welcome. But if you're not really into skincare and you just wanna like keep things as easy as possible, honestly, you could try using this from head to toe. I just moisturize from head to toe with this. Now, the reason I'm talking to you guys about that is because you know one of my absolute favorite colloidal oatmeal facial moisturizers is this bad boy. And I have been, you know, as far as what moisturizer do I use on a nightly basis, I alternate them out because sometimes I'll be trying one out for you guys. This is so good. All right, this feels a lot more lightweight on the face. It's still a rich facial moisturizer, but it's not as heavy as this. And it doesn't have as much of that kind of thick, filmy feel to it that this can have. It's merely like a difference in how it feels. This also has compounds from centella in it, which are helpful for healing and recovery. I have also used the Eczema Restoraderm Soothing Moisturizer from Cetaphil on my face, no problem. I tolerate doing that just fine. You're not slugging your hands. Do you even care about them? This has been, I've been loving this. This is the up and up version of Vaseline. Save, whoop, whoop, as it slides out of my hand. Save like, I don't know, 30 cents. In this economy, hey, I ain't mad at you. Petroleum jelly on the hands. It's been great for my hands, but let me tell you, my nails, I don't know if it's this or the Gold Bond Eczema hand cream. Between the two of them, it's really been helping my nail. I mean, I don't have brittle nails or problems with nail breakage, or it's called lamination, you know, when the nail gets like that peely stuff. I don't have issues with that. I'm lucky, you know, I don't have any problems with the nails like that. But I really am seeing improvement with this and that hand cream. They'll grow to this length, but then once they start getting a little longer, they grow and they get like easily broken on the edges and they get on my nerves. But I can tolerate growing them a little bit longer if I have been using that OPI Nail Envy. That stuff works really well. Yeah, all that to say, like, I wanted to update you guys on that Gold Bond, because between that and their retinol, they have been slaying in the hydration station game this year. Is it just me? I need to try the vitamin C one, but I'm not really interested in that personally, because it does have some ingredients. It's got like grapefruit extract or something odd that I was like, it's gonna be irritating. So let me know, those of you who use the vitamin C one, if you like it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up before I just talk the battery into death. I hope you're having a great weekend, or whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a great time. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.